Then I found out quickly that he was offering to anybody he'd done this to $1 million. That was his number. That was his standard offer. And you had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which means you cannot talk to your therapist, your boyfriend, your mom, anybody in your life for the rest of your life. You cannot tell them this monstrous thing happened to you. Keep it inside. So I was like, I'm going to trick him. So I played really dumb and requested $100,000 in return for not signing an NDA. So I became very quickly his #1 enemy, because then the movies I had done that hadn't come out yet hit, and I got very famous very quickly. So then I'm dangerous to them. So from that point on, your former guest, Anthony Pellicano, he was hired actually, to work with the Inquirer to keep dossiers on me. He bought off, this has also been exposed by Ronan Farrow, who I have my own quibbles with, maybe we'll get there, he would like say from anyone from Graydon Carter to somebody, any journalist in America.
Graydon Carter at the time was the editor of Vanity Fair. Very powerful, very powerful.
Scumbag. So all these journalists from both, from anywhere from the New York Times to the Inquirer to People to Us Weekly, any of these kind of things, he would say, he would option one of their stories they'd written and say, I'm going to turn this into a movie. I'm going to win you a lot of Oscars. Oh, by the way, here's my hit list. If this person ever appears like on a red carpet or there's a paparazzi photo of them, write the most disparaging, disgusting stuff. He had a list. I was #1 on his list with a red line through my name. And he was not wrong. I am a very formidable enemy.
Yeah, well, you turned out to be. That's for sure.
I mean,
for him.
The thing is, it's like, dude, you built this.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like this. You think I want to talk about this stuff? You think this is fun? On what planet is that fun?
Right.
No, but somebody has to do it. And I know, when I was 11, I used to study Napoleon, Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great's battle plans. I had like Venn diagrams on my walls and ceilings with threads and pins, like studying.
So
it
must be kind of weird when all this breaks and all these people are like, oh, I can't believe it. You know, this is like shocking.
There was a 16-year-old girl from Australia that tweeted at me. She goes, I'm 16 and I work in a coffee shop in Australia. This is after he was exposed. And even I knew.
So what do you make of this? Like,
what do you make of it? What are your thoughts on their morals?
I think I'm not a conspiracy nut. Well, first of all, I'm not sure what to make of some of it. Like the outlines, I don't know enough because I've never lived in that world. I've just brushed up against it.
But you know that he was protected by Hillary and Bill Clinton, that he was protected by David Boyce, Uber
100%. David Boyce is a true sleazeball.
I'm suing him in federal court.
You should.
And Black Cubed.
You should. You should.
So,
but it's like the Epstein
he was protected
thing.
by the Democratic Party.
Yeah, why?
That's what I don't understand. So for me, like I think my opponents do not understand my motivations at all. They've tried to buy me off everywhere. In fact, Gavin Newsom's ex-wife, before the Weinstein story broke, because they knew I was coming, because I was hitting out for like 3 years at Hollywood, very publicly in the press.
Yeah.
And so people all of a sudden acted like I just spoke up the first day they read about Weinstein. I'm like, no, I've been rattling their cages because I had to train people in the media to listen to me differently.
Of course, he was being protected by powerful government individuals or government officials, and that is the case just like with Jeffrey, just like with Diddy. And those are just for example. When you have those big bad dogs in the bad club, they are being protected by powerful individuals, and it's simply just the truth. It is simply just the truth. I want to say a massive shout out to Rose because she stood her ground, right? And as she said, interestingly, she played a fool. And that teaches us that sometimes we have to make it seem like we don't know what is going on. There's a saying in my culture that you have to play fool to catch wise. And I'm pretty sure that is self-explanatory, but it's just the truth. And it's crazy. Rose was actually dropped from her studios because she, came out and accused Harvey. And even when Harvey was convicted of his charges, Rose's downfall, it's like it impacted her so much when she came out and accused him that, she still didn't make a huge return. Obviously, the industry is cruel and I wouldn't expected her to want to jump back in the industry and all of that. But studios and all of those, they still weren't supporting her, I should say. And it's really, really crazy because remember, Harvey Weinstein, he was convicted, he was sentenced on those charges and way more that Rose accused him of. So it's really showing you the type of society that we live in. And it also shows to me and proves to me that a lot of these persons, man, a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these influencers, they are very much guilty. Like, there are thousands and even more Diddy in this world. Probably even way more, but I'm just giving an example, right? We know Diddy because we know Diddy. I really hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. We know Diddy because we know Diddy, but don't believe Diddy is the only Diddy out there in the world. Like, I just said something really powerful. I want you guys to really take that in, like really and truly. But once again, shout out to Rose, like, you're strong. And she has helped many who were affected and many who could have potentially been affected, right? She stood her ground. She really, really stood her ground. So a massive shout out to Rose. But my people, I want you guys to take this for a learning lesson. Let this be an example that do not think that the industry is all glamour, is all gold, is all riches, is all beautiful. It is cruel too. I always say where there is bad, there is good. And where there is good, there is bad. And it's just the truth. We do not live in a perfect society. It is just the truth. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love.
Happy birthday, Harvey Weinstein. I told you we'd be coming. I told you 20 years ago if I heard of you doing this to another girl or woman, we would come for you. I would come for you. Happy birthday. From all of us. We win.
If you made it this far to the video, I want to say a huge thank you for supporting me thus far. A massive thank you, like a massive plus huge plus enormous thank you for supporting me thus far. It has been amazing. I love to share all type of different stories once it makes sense. I just really love to share it and just share my perspective. With that said, I want you guys to hop in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know your perspective. Once again, hop in the comment section and type away, my beautiful people. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. It is a boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.